I'm Nan by Business by Nan. And we have these videos that we're trying to help different students learn more about their business English. And today we're going to be talking about steps to negotiating. So we have some different steps. We have 5 different steps to negotiation. We have number 1, establish a relationship, kind of like small talk or break the ice. Then you begin the negotiation, where you start talking about what the buyer would like, his needs, and then how the supplier can meet those needs, or the seller. Making suggestions. We have different concessions that you need to talk about. You need to talk about quantity and discount. You need to talk about a method of payment, who pays for the guarantee, the delivery time. Number 4, exchange concessions. And when we talk about concessions or exchanging, we use a lot of if. So the conditional could be the first conditional, could be the second. And then finally, we close up the deal, or we make a deal. And so let's go through these. Some of these expressions are for the buyer, B, and I'm going to label them afterwards with a B, and some of them are for the seller, and so we're going to label them with an S. So maybe you can help me with that. Good. Let's establish a relationship. Step number 1. Where are you from? Tell me about your company. I think you can actually guess who is going to say that. Number 2, step 2. You begin the negotiation. So what are you looking for? What can I offer you? I'd like making suggestions. Could you offer me 10%? Or if you want the longer version, could you offer me a 10% discount? What if we were to include free shipping? And so you notice making suggestions, could you, what if we, these are good ways to make suggestions. You can also use how about, what about. Exchanging concessions. If I order 100 cases, what discount could you offer me? And then finally, make a deal. We say, that's a deal. I think we've covered everything. So let's go back through this, and I got my orange marker for this. Establish a relationship. Which one do you think is the buyer? Which one do you think is the seller? Probably this one is the seller. It's finding out where the buyer is from. And of course, the buyer is going to ask, tell me about your company. Of course, beginning negotiation, sounds like the seller. What are you looking for? What can I offer you? And then the buyer says, I'd like making suggestions. Could you offer me 10% discount? Sounds like the buyer. What if we were to include free shipping? Wow, that sounds like the seller. Exchanging concessions. He's asking what discount could you offer me? So that is the buyer. And finally, I think we've covered everything. So that could be the buyer. And the seller says, that's a deal. And so that's today's video about steps to negotiation. Check us out at our website at businessbynan.com. You can also find out more of our videos by going to YouTube and becoming a YouTube subscriber, and you'll be the first one to get a new video. You can also check us out on Facebook and Instagram. And if you go to our website, we have some activities there for you, and all the social media is there. So once again, in our quarantine time, stay safe and have a wonderful day.